Hello, this is an example of how the user input may bypass the HTML5 input checking. Now, this example was tested on XAMPP and PHP Fiddle. You may want to try it with different browsers and different systems. But the fact that HTML5 may be bypassed on some platforms is already enough evidence to prove that you must do backend validation. So in the example, we have this particular input field, which I call pickup date field. And you can see that the type is date, which is HTML5 input type. And when this form is run on XAMPP, as you can see, it's localhost reserved simple. The user can use a date picker here, but still it can bypass it quite easily. And when the user clicks the submit button, which says reserve now, and you can see that at the backend, which is the PHP file here, it receives the data, and then this is shown here, and this is the invalid date. So let's see how it really worked when I tried it. Now, first of all, let's look at the code. This is the actual code. As I mentioned before, this is the input date field. This is the label. This is the input tag here, and this is the HTML5 input type. And there's a required field. And you can see that the path here is actually under htdocs of my XAMPP. So if you let me try to show you the full path here. So it's under D programs XAMPP htdocs. I'm not going to save it because I saved it already. So I'm going to go to my browser, which is this one, and then this is the form. So I try to input some data here. This time let me change it to Lewis, and I'm going to select Metro More. Now this is the date picker. The user may use the date picker if the user uses the date picker very oh wow it starts at the wrong day here. So let's say when the form was first loaded, better still, let me reset everything. So this is what it should show when the form is first loaded. So let me enter a first name here and select Metro More. And if the user follows the instructions very nicely, but if, as you see already, if the user is very hesitant, then it may enter one too many twos here. And you may ask, why will this happen? Well, if we are entering today's date, you can make it the default to today's date, and there should be no issue. But if you are asking for a birthday, then the user may have to, if the user uses the date picker, the user may have to go back in time, and then if someone is as old as I am, and they have to go back to a very old date here, and then select the month, and then select the date, which is really troublesome. So someone may try to bypass all this checking by bypass this cumbersome process by typing in his or her own date, but he may enter in one too many digits. So if he clicks submit now or reserve now, you get that this is what is passed to the backend. And this is certainly wrong. Thank you for watching.